Hey, Leela here. Let's see what's coming up on Newsbreak. We celebrate the Festival of Lights. Meet Australia's top science teachers. And find out why Nessie got nicked in Glasgow. But first, why don't you go ahead and hit this button. Happy Diwali, everyone! Today is the main day of the 5-day Festival of Lights, celebrated by millions of Hindus, Sikhs and Jains all around the world. Nat found out what it's all about.
Diwali is basically, it's sort of like the victory of good over evil.
It's like a festival of lights where you put lights around outside.
And it is celebrated by more than half the population of India.
Today is arguably the most important day in the Hindu calendar. Diwali is a celebration of new beginnings and the triumph of good over evil. And there are lots of famous stories told during this time of royals or gods defeating demons and saving the day.
This was also when Ramchandraji, our god, one of our Hindu gods, he got his wife back from one of the demons.
That's where the whole light overcoming darkness thing comes from. And it's why you'll see plenty of lights during Diwali. But it's not just Hindus that celebrate Diwali. Other religions like Sikhism can celebrate Diwali too.
It's just like normal Hindu celebrations. We just pray to Sikhism gods.
And while the Diwali festival actually goes for 5 days, the biggest celebrations are taking place today. So, what are you looking forward to?
My favourite part of Diwali is when we use sparklers and just enjoy around and put lights on it.
In India, it used to be bursting firecrackers, but here in Australia, it's probably eating sweets.
When it's dark, we just do sparklers and invite some of our family friends over, and it's kind of like a party.
Kids aged 5 to 11 in the US will soon be getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Federal authorities over there have approved Pfizer's kids-sized vaccines, and jabs could start in the next couple of days. Other countries have already started vaccinating younger kids. Here in Australia, you have to be 12, but that could change if Aussie authorities approve the Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds. We're about to meet Australia's top primary school science teacher for 2021. Mrs. Hayes was honoured alongside some of the country's top scientists as part of this year's Prime Minister's Science Prizes. Here's Kale.
I think that Ms. Hayes is a great teacher and works hard to shape us into the scientists of the future.
What I really love about science is when we get to do hands-on science, and Ms. Hayes is the one that makes that possible at Mudrock Creek.
These kids are the lucky students of the best science teacher in Australia.
My name is Megan Hayes. I have been teaching at Mudgeeraba Creek State School for just over 20 years.
Mrs. Hayes was given the honour at this year's Prime Minister's Science Awards. The other science superheroes included Professor Anthony Stephen Weiss, who discovered a faster way of repairing human tissue, Professor Shireen Loy, who's developed new breast cancer treatments, and Professor Edward Holmes, who was named Scientist of the Year for helping unravel the genetics of the virus that causes COVID-19. And who knows, maybe the nation's next top scientist is in this class, or in yours, learning from teachers like Mrs. Hayes.
Never forget that science is everywhere. Take risks, make mistakes, and never ever stop being curious.
Stay calm, everybody, because for these next stories, we're going to need to call the authorities. You called? In Glasgow, police were brought in to remove this misbehaving monster. The inflatable Loch Ness monster was due to be launched onto the river as part of a protest by an anti-poverty group. But the cops had other ideas. They said it would have breached maritime restrictions designed to keep people safe. I hope you have a good lawyer, Nessie. We're gonna need some security because these diamond bracelets have over 200 years of French royal history. They belong to Marie Antoinette, who was once the Queen of France, before she famously lost her head during the French Revolution. The bracelets are going up for auction in Switzerland next week. Finally, check out these police officers in Nepal honouring dozens of dogs with medals and treats. It's part of a festival called Kukur Tihar. Devout Hindus consider the dog to be the messenger of Yamaraj, the god of death, and believe that worshipping the animal makes him happy. Aww, they look pretty happy. Alright, you can leave now. We'll see you later. Bye!